Welcome to Power and Policy UK, the channel where Westminster power plays, political shocks, and real-time policy battles are broken down fast, clear, and unfiltered. Westminster exploded. MPs are now openly moving to challenge Keir Starmer's leadership after what they're calling a Brexit betrayal, and this could end his premiership faster than anyone expected. Stay with me, because what's happening right now behind closed doors could change British politics overnight. The political ground in Westminster is shaking tonight as reports surge that Keir Starmer is facing the most serious internal rebellion of his leadership, with MPs moving toward a no-confidence challenge amid explosive accusations of a Brexit betrayal. What began as quiet frustration has, according to multiple parliamentary sources, erupted into open defiance, leaving Downing Street scrambling to contain a crisis that threatens to redefine Starmer's authority. Only hours ago, senior figures across party lines were insisting unity was holding. Now, MPs are openly discussing letters, procedural moves, and the possibility of forcing a confidence vote that could paralyze the government. At the heart of the fury is Starmer's evolving approach to Brexit, which critics claim has crossed a red line. Once marketed as a pragmatic reset with the European Union, the latest policy signals are being branded by hardline MPs as a stealth reversal of the referendum's outcome. The anger is not limited to one faction. Pro-Brexit MPs accuse Starmer of surrendering sovereignty through regulatory alignment and expanded EU cooperation. Pro-EU voices, meanwhile, argue that the government is still trying to please everyone while delivering clarity to no one. That rare convergence of dissatisfaction has created a dangerous moment where very different grievances are fueling the same political weapon, a no-confidence push. Inside Westminster, the language has turned brutal. MPs who once defended Starmer's cautious tone are now saying he has lost control of the narrative, and worse, of his parliamentary party. Several are warning that the Prime Minister underestimated how toxic the word Brexit remains, even years after the UK left the EU. To many voters and MPs alike, Brexit is no longer a policy area. It is a symbol of trust, identity, and political honesty. Starmer's allies insist the situation is being exaggerated. They argue there is no formal, confirmed no-confidence vote yet, only noise amplified by a febrile media cycle and internal briefings. They say the Prime Minister is pursuing economic stability, not ideological backtracking, and that closer ties with Europe are essential for growth, trade, and security. But even supporters privately admit the optics are damaging. In politics, perception often moves faster than procedure. Opposition figures are already seizing the moment, portraying Starmer as a leader who promised one thing and delivered another. The phrase Brexit betrayal is being repeated with surgical precision, designed to inflame grassroots anger and pressure wavering MPs. Whether or not a formal vote materializes, the damage may already be done. Once the idea of lost confidence enters the bloodstream of Parliament, it is nearly impossible to contain. What makes this moment especially volatile is timing. The government is juggling economic pressures, public service strains, and international instability. A leadership crisis now would not just weaken Starmer, it would slow legislation, spook markets, and distract from urgent domestic issues. MPs know this, which is why even the threat of a confidence challenge carries enormous leverage. Behind closed doors, frantic meetings are reportedly underway. Whips are counting numbers, advisors are rewriting talking points. allies are urging Starmer to make a definitive statement on Brexit, either doubling down on his current course or drawing a clear boundary that reassures skeptics. Silence at this stage is being interpreted as weakness. Whether this escalates into a full parliamentary showdown or fizzles out as a warning shot, one thing is clear. Keir Starmer's grip on his party is being tested like never before. The next 24 to 48 hours could determine whether this is remembered as a brief rebellion or the moment his leadership began to unravel. Westminster has seen many political storms, but when confidence itself becomes the battleground, survival is never guaranteed. This is Power and Policy UK. If you want the truth behind the headlines, hit subscribe, stay informed, and stay ahead of the politics shaping Britain.